Hey, welcome back, Holotable Heroes. This is Shipwreck, bringing you another Grand Arena. The start of this is going to be a little different than normal because I totally had a brain fart and screwed up my first match. I was going against Revan, and I was thinking I needed Traya, and for whatever reason I grabbed my Thrawn team that I would use to fight Traya. So I fast forwarded this battle times 3 to get through it. I do want to show my successes along with my failures, but this was just really, really bad. And it's not about the gameplay, it's just I completely picked the wrong team. Nothing that I was going to be able to do here. So then I figured this is a really slow Revan. Maybe I can just take my Trey in, I'll throw in Wampa, he can hit through Foresight. He hits pretty hard, we'll see what I can do, but you're going to notice here very shortly, yeah, my Trey is gone as it is. So without Thrawn to give her that extra turn or somebody to remove those debuffs that stun, it just was not good. I'm just trying to see if I can maybe take out a single character. But no, I can't do anything really. I finally killed one character for the first time. That's terrible. And then I'm going to back out of this fight and move on to the next. I don't do it in time, so it loaded turn later. So I'm not feeling so good about those battles. I've wasted 2 teams already. Luckily, so far my opponent doesn't have the best mods, but I'm going to bring in my CLS team with Chewie and Han and 3PO and see if I can just brute force this thing down. I probably should have just used this the second time, but I mean, you can see the nice thing there. Revan has no turn meter for whatever reason. So obviously I want to get to Jolee, but there's at least I got to get through GK here. I got to take out somebody for the first time. Stuck behind Jolee, but the other GK is going down pretty quick, and he's out of there. But I guess that was for the second time. So now I'm going to go through for Jolee. I hope he doesn't have res at this point. I take out Jolee before he gets to go. It's fantastic. And I'm just going to wrap this up in here. Not a big deal. And that's all she wrote. So I'm going to go in versus their crew using my JTR. I want to save RT for Finn. Since I've already wasted 2 teams already, I need to stretch what I have left. I throw in, I newly geared up T3. And it should be okay. At least that's what I'm thinking now. And I'm still not really super familiar with T3's abilities yet. I want to get First Order Officer out of here, but I have to go through FOST first. There we go, 1 down. I'm going to want to get rid of First Order Officer and TIE Pilot. How to deal with that taunt though. There we go, like that. Probably should have used that on Chopper. But, I got rid of that speed down. And there goes First Order Officer. Eliminated Destiny. As I said before, I wanted to go after the TIE pilot. Get rid of him. Might as well drop that Retribution. Now I just gotta bring down two big guys. I was noticing that even though my T3 is just T11, he hits pretty hard when he crits. It's nice. There's a second eliminated Destiny. At this point it's just to see how many banners I can get and recover my health. Let me save that for Kylo. And that'll be the end. 57 banners, not super great, but that team's down. So I'm going to go after their Night Sisters now. Sometimes I use IPD when they have nests, but there's no nest. So just going with my almost standard team. Normally my standard team would have Shore Trooper on it, but I think I was just still like, I just couldn't believe I screwed up those first two attacks really poor. I think that kind of threw me. I was just in like anger mode at this point. And I'm not even like attacking the right team. I should have been working down one of the other Night Sisters. I get some shock up. And then I'll go after Daka. Daka doesn't seem to have a whole lot of hit points. Shock up on Zombie. There we go. Now it's starting to go my way. Right, that's 2 deaths. Stun's okay. That EP's getting a little low, but that AoE really helped get some health back. Things are starting to really go in my direction now. Now I just gotta clean up Zombie and that's it. That's why you normally bring Shore for that heal. And I messed that one up. But at least I got through. So, versus Vader here, I wanted to bring Bast, obviously, because she's going to be immune to the first attack from Vader. See how slow as Vader is, my not very fast Hoda went first. There we go, Vader's first attack, ineffective. I'm going to go for Vader first, obviously. Get rid of his threat. This Culling Blade can do tons of damage. I want to go after Sith Assassin here pretty soon, because I know she can get damage right to health. Just like that. So Vader's out of there now. See if I can stun Sidious, and when I try to stun Sid Assassin to no avail. I gotta get her out of there. And she's gone, so that's good. I did kind of mess up and use my heal. I was trying to keep my bonus protection up, but I should have just waited one more turn. There goes Sidious, he's out of there. Buff up Anakin for the AoE. Finish off Maul. And now let's just try to make sure I get as many bandages as I can with the heal. That's it. On to the next. I'm going to take my Finn team versus their General Grievous. If the General Grievous was geared up or Zeta at all, I probably wouldn't do this, but luckily this team doesn't have either of those things. So. Should go pretty well. The only thing that could possibly be annoying is the mark that gets moved around. I want to get rid of B2 first, so I don't have to worry about him attacking over and over, but he doesn't have the Zeta, so it's probably not as big of a deal, but I'd rather not deal with him. Trying to make sure they have ability block, but I don't think the mark with the mark doesn't really have any difference. B2's out of there. That's good. Try and get a stun. Doesn't happen. That marked comes up, or yeah, that marked comes up even though there's ability block, so not helpful. At least I can still take turn meter away. There's one stun. That's nice. And that guy is out of there. Now I'm going to go for Droidica. Droidica's out of there. Scav is doing some work. Trying to stun, can't stun Grievous. So I start going after B1. B1's out of there, no more heals for Grievous. And that's it, all she wrote. So I'm going in with Troopers versus Phoenix. It's a pretty well modded Phoenix. I don't know if you noticed, it's all G12 with 3 or 4 Zetas. I'm just contemplating right now, is this the best move? But with the mods the guy has, I don't feel like it's going to be very much of a problem. Do want to work on getting rid of one tune, and I checked, and Sabine didn't have very many hit points. I think she only had like 60 to 70,000 health and protection combined, so I wanted to go after her first. I do want to go after Ezra, but I like to take out Hera next if I can. And then Ezra third. So I'm being a little cocky now with AoEs. But to finish these off, I start single targeting. There goes Kanan, nice guy. And that'll do it. 60 banners, perfect. Now I'm going against this bounty hunter team. Has no Zetas and it's Boba led. And Boba's the only G12 on the team, so I'm really comfortable that my Rogue One should be able to clean this up. So I take Chaze, I take Cassian, and then I needed a little more DPS, so I decided to take in Ahsoka. This team generates a good amount of buffs, so I'm hoping that maybe I can get a couple one-shots of these lower geared tunes. I did get tenacity up in time. That I didn't get any bombs, so that was pretty good. Dengar is going to remove my stuff, but at least I don't have to worry about that set of bombs. I'm going to try to one-shot Zam. Not quite there, but still pretty good. Got the stun on Greedo, so that was super nice. I try to stun Boba, but it doesn't go very well. Now I want to take out Zam. Go after Cad Bane next. Dengar's annoying with his tenacity up. There we go, got Boba down once. I'm going to see if I can take him out here. We're good. Yeah, he's gone. Go for the stun. Just take out Cad Bane. Be pretty easy. Put up some more tenacity. Oh. There it is. If that would have not evaded, I would have had a couple extra points on my score. But, there it is, 58 banners. Now we got the ships battle. I decided to take in Thrawn with First Order ships. Usually this works okay, but it can be a little dicey sometimes if RNG is really bad. And as filler, since I'm using Sunfac, I just throw in the other TO ships. Now you want to go and stun the GOs first. I like to stun Soldier. Really helps slow down the DPS. I want to get rid of Taunt, but I can't yet because of that debuff. So I decided to do AoE. So that was a wasted attack from Spy. Didn't get to double up. It's nice. Again, I'd love to remove Taunt, but I still got the debuff on my side. So I'm just going to go for the attack. I bring in Plo so that I can put Taunt up, and normally I taunt on the First Order shuttle, but I shouldn't have done it in this instance knowing that Sunfac was going to come in. I should have put it on my Sunfac. That would have been much better. I would have rather lost my Sunfac than using the shuttle here. Because when you're stunned, you can't counterattack, so that's no good. I survived a little bit here, so I was hoping maybe I could hold on. I got the heal. I'm getting in trouble here if things don't start going my way a little better. That dodge did not help. I got a little bit of protection up back, and I got the stun, so I'm thinking maybe the shuttle can survive, but you know, it took a bunch of hits though, so I guess that was nice. bring in that ship to see if I can make sure I can stay up on turn meter. I start taking out ships, and I do at least take out Sun Fact, which puts me ahead in turn meter at this point. I do get the stun off on Boba's ship, which is really helpful. Boba has the taunt, so that kind of sucks, but at least I can give my turn back and try to take out Soldier, and luckily he doesn't dodge, so you do take him out. I silly attacked Spy with a low damage attacker and throw taunt back up on Sunfac and see if I can do the big hit, which happens, and that closes out 61 banners. Ain't too bad. Thank you all for watching, and if you like what you saw, please give me a like and a subscribe so I know you'll enjoy what I keep doing. Thanks everyone. Take it easy. See you on the holotables.